Very, very nice. You're going to check out the MORPH Pod 40 kit from Smoke. This is a pod mod that takes RPM coils, built-in 2000 milliamp hour battery. Let's go ahead and dive into it. This is what your pack is. So inside you will have a user manual, a warranty card, and this little caution card. Then you have your device, a USB-C cable, and 2 RPM coil heads. Okay, so here is the device. Built-in 2000 milliamp hour battery. Kind of unique looking for a Smoke device, right? A little bit different styling. I like it. Back here it says MORPH Pod 40. It's got this cushioned leather or pleather wrap right here. On this side it says Smoke, and this piece feels slightly rubberized. On this side is your screen and your controls, which feel slightly rubberized. You got this fire bar, which is slightly rubberized as well. By slightly rubberized, I just mean like, you know, it's metal or plastic, but there's just a slight coating that gives it a little bit of that grippy feel to it. Now, at first I thought maybe this thing was IP67 rated, but it is not. As you can see, the USB-C is exposed right there. It says 2000 milliamp hours. You have your battery venting. And up top here is the pod. And you do have functional airflow control for this pod, which not all RPM, style devices do. So let's go ahead and pull that pod out. Fits in there really nicely. Magnets, but it also clicks into place somewhere. You can see that. Now these pods hold 3.7 mLs of liquid. They are top fill. You have a built-in drip tip right here, as you can see. Works great for restricted lung or direct lung hits. A little bit wide for a MTL draw though. Your magnets on the bottom right there. This mesh coil, just gonna put a couple drops of liquid in from the top. Then you look for the 2 flat sides. You line up the flat sides on your coil like so, and you push down like so. Right there you see that arrow. That is where you pull up on the plug here, which exposes your fill port. There's the fill port. Got some liquid on my hands already. And now let's go to fill it. See, this is a big, 100 ml bottle. It's almost gone too. And you kind of got to angle it in like so. It fits in there, but just keep in mind, you got to angle it. And I'm almost out of juice. When done, go ahead and plug that big fatty magnet. Let's go ahead and push this in. And like I said, then you can use this airflow control, which has a perfect amount of resistance on it. This little tab right here, you just push back and forth. Now let's go ahead and turn the device on. 5 clicks. So on that home screen, it does say MORPH Pod, your seconds puffed, your wattage, your ohms, your puff counter, and your battery percentage. Now it does go in 1 watt increments all the way up to 40 watts, round robins to 5 watts. In order to lock this thing, you go like that, and now the wattage is locked, but you are still able to vape it. Now, something interesting with this, if you click the fire button 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can flip your screen. So long press on that. And now you're in, landscape mode basically. And in landscape mode, whoops, I accidentally locked it. And then you can, flip it back to vertical, but upside down, flip it to landscape, but you're looking at it this way. And then we can go back to the vertical mode. Okay. So pretty interesting. Now go 5 clicks again. You can also, if you quick click, adjust your brightness right here. Okay? And then you could power it on or off right here. Now if you click the fire button and the down button, that will clear your puffs. So pretty simple board with a couple of twists. You can flip the screen so it's this way, and then you're in 0.1 watt increments as opposed to 1 watt increments. You can adjust brightness, reset your puffs, all that good stuff. Oh, if you want to lock the whole thing, 1, 2, 3. Now the whole thing is locked, so you don't have to turn it all the way off if you put it in your pocket. So that's pretty much it. There's a look at it in my hand. Very ergonomic, because you got this, kind of swoop or bulge curve here that feels really good when you're holding it like this. You could thumb fire, or you can hold it like this and just squeeze. You just want to make sure you don't accidentally block your airflow. And here is the gold one I've been using. All right, guys, that is it for the up close. Let's go ahead, go up top, vape these, and talk about them a little more. That one's a kind of. You feels good, thumb